Mic is on, and away we go. Today we are going to be building the Lego Speed Champions Formula One Scuderia Ferrari, better known as the Ferrari SF-24. Now this Lego set is 10 up. This is the new Formula One, as you can see from the branding, with the black and white circuit on the side. It is 275 pieces. It's a building toy. And like I said, this is the new version. Lego used to they didn't sponsor, Lego used to partner with F1 brands, so McLaren, Aston Martin, Mercedes. And for the 2025 season, they announced that they were going to be doing a singular partnership with Formula One, the brand, and bringing every single team from the 2024 season to their line. So this dropped, I believe, March 1st of 2025, with all 10 teams on the grid represented. And I have a couple of the previous models. I have the Aston Martin, I have the McLaren, and I have the old school Mercedes, the Lewis Hamilton, when they used to put the numbers on the Speed Champions. And so I am very excited to build the 2025, which is the 2024 car, but the 2025 model of the Legos. Now, if you've followed me before, you know this channel is new. I started doing ASMR because I fall asleep to it every night. I also love race cars, specifically Formula One and IndyCar. So I thought, what's a better way to incorporate the two types of things that I love and give it a go. But with that being said, I'm new. I don't have a lot of experience making ASMR. So if you have any feedback, if you could follow, like, comment, even if you don't follow or subscribe, I would really appreciate your feedback, because that gives me an idea of what you want to see. I'm also going to take my watch off because I put this blue band on, and it keeps catching on the table, so I don't want that to be distracting for you all. So looking at the box, we have the SF-24 on the cover. On the front top, we have a side profile with the wheel. On the back, we see the SF-24 with the rear profile, a top profile, an image of the driver's helmet, and I want to call it the wheel, but it's not a wheel. I guess it's the wheel, but it's more of like a controller. This looks like a game controller. It's a little more like game controller-y than what it looks like in real life. But if you've seen a F1 steering wheel, it's very much a computer. And then a top aerial profile of the SF-24. On either side, we have the Formula One Lego branding, and there's a dog hair. I apologize. I have a Australian Shepherd, so even when I vacuum, it's still everywhere. And then on the reverse side, it looks like we have the, just like the legal, verbiage. It's a warning, choking hazard for small parts for ages 0 to 3. Now, if you followed the other videos, you know that I built a 4 and up model, and I still thought that was a little, it was just a little too many pieces for my liking that I would trust a 4-year-old with alone, but again, that is your discretion. I'm not sponsored by these, I'm not sponsored by Lego or Formula One. Just doing this because I love the products and I have them. Now, they have this little punch tab right here, this little perforated, edge. And this is my favorite part. And let me see if I can get a nice sound for you. Oh no, it bent. That's the most. That part right there is my favorite. My favorite part of opening a Lego box. Well, as you can see, this is the most advanced model that we have. The most pieces. Let's get these in order, shall we? So it looks like we have 6 bags. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 bags. So I'm going to stack these in order so that we don't get messed up. Now, if you watched my last videos, you know that slow crinkles are my favorite tingles. So this cellophane really brings a lot of joy to me. Depending on how this goes, we might break this into 2 parts, but I don't know yet. We haven't really looked at the instructions yet. And this is the bane of my existence right here. I knew that I've seen the reviews on this car and these models, and I've built previous ones, and there's so many stickers. I don't like it, but I did bring my tweezers so that we can peel these off and place them more accurately, because I get very jittery when I'm trying to place them. I want them to be absolutely perfect. We'll put this over here for now. And then we also get included the instruction manual for the Speed Champions SF-24 Scuderia Ferrari contender. So, just like all of the previous books, we get a QR code that will take you to a site that looks like it will virtually build it with you if you prefer to learn that way. So here we have a nice branding of the actual Scuderia Ferrari-24 and the inspired Lego model. So the home base of Ferrari is in Italy. I'm not going to try to pronounce all of the ways to say it. The home base of, I believe, this Lego might be Denmark. I'll have to check this. I think that's what that means, but I know this is the home of Ferrari. But, I mean, that's pretty sexy. We'll see how this looks compared to the model that we built. Okay. So it looks like we have 1 and 2 steps right here. I forgot to mention that we did get I think this is the base of the floor. We did get that out of a package. And then this will tell you all of the instructions on building the driver. So before we begin, like I said, Lego partnered with Formula One to create their new Speed Champions line. You have the Mercedes, the Ferrari that we are going to build today, the Alpine, the Williams, the Haas, the Kick Sauber, the Aston Martin, and the McLaren. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, and we have 2 more. Do you know which ones I'm missing? It's the Red Bull group, and I don't know if they put them in here. It doesn't look like they put them in here, but they have 2 other vehicles, the Red Bull Racing and the V-Car, the Visa Cash App Racing Bulls. I don't know why they didn't put those in there. Anyway, I wanted to see how many steps this is. So it looks like it's 102 steps. I always just like a book, I like flipping to the very end to see what it looks like and how many steps there are. So we'll go back to the very beginning. Okay, the first step. Move this over here. The first step tells us to empty bag number 1 into and grab this existing pre-built piece. And then dump bag number 2. One of these days we'll do the QR code. I prefer to build it the old-fashioned way, but I'm interested to see what it's like with the QR code. So, this one's going to be a little bit more advanced because there's multiple pieces. So, you know me, I like to separate all of the colors first. And I don't know if it's best to do this from like a bag perspective or just mix them all together. I think I'm just gonna do it by the bag at first, and then if it gets too much, then I'll change it. So many little pieces compared to the more juvenile projects that we've built. Also, I apologize if it seems like the light is flickering. I don't know if that's going to make it in the edit or not, but yeah, my desk light is like, I guess, dying, which is weird because it's an LED, but I don't know. I work too much, tell my job they can buy me a new light. Okay. Yeah, it's really annoying. Okay, we're almost there. Light gray, dark gray. I just like to do this because it seems to make finding the pieces that you need a little bit more convenient. Gosh, these are so little compared to what we've been building. I have such fat hands too. Okay, first step, we need to build our, I'm gonna call him Carlos. I love Carlos so much. And he doesn't even drive for Ferrari anymore, but yeah, Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. Or Charles Leclerc if you're American. Okay, I did it again. I always want him to, like, that looks like a butt to me, but, oh wait, no, I did it the right way. Yeah, the holes go on the backside. Could make a joke like that, but whatever. I love the printed suit. A little Scuderia Ferrari. Love it. Okay. Now for the head. This kind of looks like Charles. And then the helmet, which this might be my favorite helmet out of all of them. The one thing it doesn't have the flip-up visor. I've noticed it's one piece. But I love that it has the Ferrari logo on top. That's really cool. And it looks the most realistic, I think. What do you think? Great. You also get a little crowbar. Why a driver would be holding this, I don't know. But there he is. If he has to fix his own car, which that just flew off. Which, as of the 2025 season, they've not been the best when it comes to their cars. This past weekend at the Chinese Grand Prix, they were both disqualified. Oh my gosh, he has hair. Oh, this might be Carlos. I'm taking this this wrench off. I don't like that. This hair is definitely Carlos. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. definitely Carlos. It's kind of like a wig. It's like, which way does it look best? I think that way. Come on, Legos. Okay, well, we're gonna put them over there. Let's start building this car. Like I said, this might turn into 2 parts. I don't know yet. We'll see how long it takes. Step 1, we're going to put this white or this yellow piece on the back. Step 2, we need a gray piece and 2 of these red end pieces. And I have not built this type of vehicle yet, but I've built the previous versions of it, so I'm not super familiar with it. But after building some of these littler models, you kind of get the gist of how these are going to form. So we need 2 of these gray pieces for step 3, singular pieces that go on the end. Like that. 1, 2. Step 4, we need a 4-peg white piece, 2 of them, and 2 of the 2 double peg corner pieces of the black. So here's the white piece that goes right here, and here's the other white piece that goes on the other side. And then we need 2 of the black pieces that are double pegged. So it looks like, according to the instructions, these open holes, if you can see the difference, the open versus the closed. That's closed and that's open. The open goes on the side. So that's on the side. Okay. And now we are ready for step 5. We're going to flip this over. That's what this little guy means. And we're going to put one of the 2-piece yellows on the back. I'm going to adjust that light here for a second. And then we need one of these 2, 4, 6-piece or 6-peg gray pieces to go on the sides. And then one of the 1-peg like corner pieces on either side. Where does this go? I'm confused. That's there. Did I do this backwards? Yeah, I did this backwards. I was like, I am very confused. Okay, this is the worst part about Legos, is if you mess up, you have to, like, pry them open. So this goes on this side, and I just didn't turn it around. Okay. Like so. Alright, and now, let's see if I can get this image a little bit brighter for you all. I hope that's better. It's late. And I hope that this is giving you some relaxing tingles to fall asleep. But if you're still with me, we're only on step 7. So I think this might be a 2-parter. repeat it on the opposite side. So we need another piece like this that goes along the side. And then a gray piece, singular bag that goes on top. Alright, now we need a circle piece to go right here. And another circle piece to go on the other side. And then two of these. I'm going to have to start learning the names of these because I don't know. But it's like one of the open bags and the closed bags. The open goes on the outside, right above the white. And then one that goes on the other side. And then we need another square that goes on top. These are like very Ronald McDonald colors. All the Scuderia Ferrari fans are going to be mad at me for saying that, but it's true. Oops. Four of these gray singular bags. One that goes on each side of the yellow. And then one that goes on the ends of this black circle. Like so. And I believe we need two of these cheese wedge pieces. I do know that's what that's called. Or at least the person building one of these vehicles that I watched called it a cheese wedge. So that's what I'm going to call it. Facing inwards. Yeah, I think that we're going to make this a two-part video, and I'll make the next one soft-spoken so that you all can have a variety. Like I said, if you want to let me know what you prefer, that'll really help me out in making more content. I want to obviously do what I want to do, but at the end of the day, I want to also do things that people are finding satisfying and relaxing. Step 12, we are on to two of the open, like bag kind of pieces that are going to go on the, for like linking the gray, the dark gray and the yellow together. And then one on the other side. I will say this vehicle, this model, this build is probably one of the most exciting builds that I've built in a long time because I don't have any Ferrari Legos. I have one die cast of a Carlos Sainz. I believe it's 2023, his vehicle. But I don't really have any Ferrari merch, and I do love Ferrari, so this is really exciting for me to build. Okay, it looks like we're stepping away from the car for a second, so we're going to put this over here. We need one of these tan or burnt orange pieces with one of these yellow pieces with the open holes facing this side. And then one of the two pieces on top of the yellow. Step 15, we are going to be doing one of these rounded edge squares with a so, like so, followed by one of these weird looking caps, which, if I can take a guess, and I would bet money on it, we are building the intake right now with the roll loop on top. And in the other video, I couldn't remember what that was called, but it's called a roll loop. The top of the intake that prevents injury for the driver if they were to roll. It would help them maintain space for their head and their helmet. But I'm pretty sure that this is what we're building right now. So step 15, we just built that. The second part is we're going to connect this to the TNPs. So this is going to go on this side like so. And I believe this is like the headrest. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what we're starting to build. So step 16, we need 2 of these like weird looking, they look like quarter notes. Or a half note. And then we're going to put these on the side like so, with these facing up, the little pegs. It looks like a butt. Okay, step 17. We're going to bring back our car. It's like RuPaul, bring back my car. And we're going to put this on top where the, I guess we're not going to put it on top, we're going to put it in this like little hole. Oh, I wonder if that's supposed to go in like that. I don't know. It just kind of melted in there. Okay, step 18, we need 2 of these little like pie pieces. I hate these. They're right here. I hate them because I never know which way they go. But I know it's easier for the cars because they're like aerodynamic. So like you think of like which way the air is going to go. So it's like the air is going this way because it's the front of the car. So you want it to be rounded to go like around for aerodynamics, you know? Okay, step 19, we need 2 of the single bag tan blocks and 1 of the white single open bag. Let me move these bags. I keep hitting them with my arms. Okay, so this goes on the end. And this one goes on the end. And then the white piece goes behind it. Step 20, we're going to put the car down again for a second, and we're going to have 2 parts before we add it to the vehicle. And that is to grab one of these L-shaped open bag with 1 of the white caps. And then 1 of the, oh, that's the controller, or not the controller, the steering wheel. I don't know where I put it. as you can see, it's very detailed. It's printed on there, and it looks like a game controller, which is what they kind of look like in real life. This is a little bit more animated, I would say. I can't tell if it goes on the top or the bottom. I think on the top. Yeah. And then we're going to put this right on top of it looks like the white piece. Yeah. Like so. Okay, step 21. We are going to put 2 of these L open pieces with 2 of... Do you know what these remind me of? Have you ever watched the movie Titanic? What are they called? They're like the pistons. Like the boiler room. Like, am I crazy? That's what these remind me of. Anyway, whatever these are called. We're gonna put one facing up. And this is going to be facing out. And then we need the other one to match it and make like a little like shelf, I guess. We only need one, I guess. And then we're gonna put that right on the bottom of the brown piece, so it extends it out to the front. And then for step 22, we need 2 of these black pieces. Oh, put it on the wrong way. There we go. And then one on the other side. Beautiful. Step 23, we need 1 of those weird looking pieces. And 1 of these angular pieces. And it looks like we have our first sticker. So I like to put the sticker on first before I build it because I feel like I have more control over it. So we need to find number 17 and put it on this piece. So we found the piece right here. And now we need number 17 of the sticker set. So if we look at this closely, do you see where number 17 is? I found it, but I'll let you look for it. It's right in the middle. Right here. So, I like to peel it off just a little bit, get the edge up, and then grab it with my tweezers. Not familiar with this brand, whatever it is, but we are going to place it on this side of the L. So this is going to be extra difficult doing it in front of the camera as well. Okay. here, and you are right here. So I'm still trying to give you a good view while maintaining putting it on. There's a little air bubble in there, but that's okay. We'll get that out. Yeah, these stickers are so annoying to me. But we got it. Okay. So that is going to go on the side. Right. I'm turned around. Right here. And then this little weird black cap piece is going to fill in those two spots. Okay. And then we're going to flip it around and do the same thing on the opposite side. But this time we need number 16 to go on the opposite L. And where is it? It's right here. So this one is going to go like this. So, never mind, it's going to go like this. So we need the decal to be on top right here. So 16 is right in the middle across from 17. Okay. And then it's going to go right here. Oh, see, I don't like the way that laid down, but it's kind of too late, and I don't really care that much because it's not that big of a deal, but it's a little crooked for my liking. But like, if you're looking at, you're not gonna notice, but yeah, it gives me anxiety putting these decals on. So that goes right there, and then we need one of these other black pieces, like so. Now for step 25, we need a red piece. Oh, I guess they're all red. A red two-piece, a circle, and two of these, like L1 bags. First step is going to be putting this piece onto the circle. So we're going to flip it over and we're going to attach it like so. And then we're going to go over and we're going to put the two other pieces facing out so the open bag is on the outside like so. Exactly. And then we're going to put that on top of the vehicle. I believe this is going to be where the halo, like the halo starts, like the wishbone part of the halo. This will be the nose. Oh Lord, more stickers. Okay. To how little these are. I love that. I mean, I guess it's because of money. Like, it's probably more money to print them than it is to print stickers, but like this looks so much better and it takes less time. It just, I don't understand why they don't do that on all of the pieces. So they're gonna go on either side, so make sure that it's facing the right direction. This piece goes right here. Oops, looks like it's starting to... Okay. And it's like flimsy almost. Make sure that it's nice and tight, that's what he or she said. That is the wrong piece. Here we go. Oh. You want to make sure that the logo is facing... Jeez. This is the problem about these bigger models is they're smaller pieces and I have fat fingers, so it's hard to see. It's hard to push them into the right spot when they're angled like this. And so sorry if I'm not showing you the best angle. I'm just trying to get the piece on and see it now. This one's falling off. Oh, that's frustrating. I get it. Like, I get you want it to be a puzzle, but it's annoying when they don't stay on. Okay. Scuderia Ferrari logo on either side in the correct direction. Okay. Now, step 27, we need to have one of these circular, like semicircle pieces and put the number 8 sticker on it. So, number 8 is right here. I'm going to grab that with my finger. And we'll take our tweezers. And maybe, like, if I just put it on like this, it'll be better. Yeah, I think that was great. Okay, we're going to put this right on front of the circle. And then step 28, we need 2 of these singular, like, hook pieces, which are right here. And we're going to put those on either side of this. Did I put these on wrong? I think I put them on wrong. These little, like, wedge pieces, they should be on the outside. So see these, like, the red, like, circles, like like quarter circles, I should say. I put them on top of the gray, but they need to be on the black. So let me take this other one off. Maybe that's why these pieces weren't sticking together. They kept falling off because I did it wrong. Great. So now these 2 little hook pieces go on top where the gray piece is. And I know exactly what this is for. This is for the halo bar. And they go parallel with the steering wheel, so either side like that. Okay, so step 29, we need one of these Titanic pieces again with the other 2 gray pieces. And then we need to put that on top of the other side of the car. Like so. So it should be on this side. Step 30, we need 2 of the black pieces. 2 of these looking open-sided pegs. And they go on top of the black and red circles. Right there, and then right here. Next, we are going to start building parts of the wheel, I believe. We need this rod right here. And sorry, that's my glasses bumping the microphone. And this singular piece. And we're going to make sure that there was a little bug in here. We're going to make sure that these little like crosses line up with each other so we can put the rod through it. And sometimes with these types of pieces, I like to take this out first and then put it through, but I think I got it on the first try, so I'm not gonna undo it. I'm just gonna keep pushing it through until it clicks. I think that's right. Okay, yeah. It's a little tight, but we got it. Okay, now we need one of these gray pieces. One of these black pieces. One of the other-sided black pieces, and a singular, or 2 of the red squares. And we're going to build this out. I'm sorry, we need 2 of these, so I'm going to do both of them at the same time. One is going to go on one side, and one is going to go on the other. Like so. And then this is going to go on top like this, I believe. Maybe. Was I supposed to put... Oh, no, this is right. And then on the opposite side, I was getting confused for a second, but I was doing it right. So we're seeing the chassis being built. Okay, last step before the second part of this video. We need 2 of these black L open pieces. And those wrap around to fill so the open bed goes on top. And we'll do one on this side. So there we go. And as in every single bag, we have extra little pieces that we can either add on at the end if we find a spot for them, or they're just extra pieces, but I'm going to put them over here. So today we built out the first section of the Scuderia Ferrari, the SF-24. We also built out our little driver and have his helmet and wrench. We still have the second half of this vehicle to build that we will do in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, leave a comment for me and let me know what you are liking. Let me know if you're a Ferrari fan and how you're coping with the results of the 2025 Grand Prix in Shanghai, China. Let me know if you're a Lewis Hamilton fan or a Charles Leclerc fan or a previous Carlos Sainz Ferrari fan. We'll be back next time finishing the SF-24. Thank you so much for watching.